stop that nonsense. Tell the truth. Be put on your backside, but be ready to get up and go again, because that's learning.
Nice.
And the Bulldog Alfie,
Nice.
who is the American Marine symbol, I believe.
Yeah, there you
he's
go.
just got excited as well.
Welcome to this week's 1 Week Challenge, an Ironclad original presented by 10,000. This week, we're excited to have Mark Billy Billingham joining us. If you don't know who Mark is, you want to check him out. He's a former SAS sniper, he's an endurance athlete, and a best-selling author. He's got a lot of cool things in the works. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Billingham.
That's awesome.
Cool. Wow.
What a great setup.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so we're out here in Virginia Beach. We're Ironclad. We do a lot of film series and podcasts. We do a lot of agency-style work for brands. So running a lot of the same circles, and we've been watching everything that you have going on. So it's a pleasure to have you on here.
No, it's an absolute pleasure to be on with you guys, like-minded people.
Yeah. It's you don't get around that every day in the industries we play in sometimes.
No, we don't. Most people don't understand us.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, yeah, man. Well, this show is called 1 Week Challenge, and I don't know if our producers briefed you on it, but really, we like to bring on people that are making an impact, people that are pursuing great things and at the best in class in what they do, and share with our listeners a 1 week challenge that they would give them that would impact their lives.
Yeah, I mean, do you want me to fire into it now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go right into it.
Yeah, you know, being a military guy, being fitness and all the rest of it, I think everybody's doing that. Everyone's jumping on that bandwagon. And I thought to myself, what's missing in the world right now is communities. We've lost that community development and looking after each other and all that sort of stuff. So I just thought I walk around my area and it's quite beautiful where I am, but I always see litter thrown away. And this is something that's quite passionate to military people anyway. We used to get up every morning, as you know, come first line. The first thing we had to do a thing called area cleaning. You had to walk around and clear all the shit, cigarette butts and all that sort of stuff that was lying around to keep the place tidy. So as I've been walking around around my local streets, around my local community, around the little, there's trash everywhere. And the challenge for me is for every person to start with your own backyard and your front yard. Get up in the morning and collect as much crap that's lying around. Do that. Second day, into your streets as a team. Walk your dogs all together as a community. Walk around and clear your street up. Tidy it all up. Again, one stage further than that, anybody that's struggling, you might have old couples there that garden's overgrowing. Jump on board with them, it all up from. So your community looks great. And then finally push out into the like your leisure parks or your open areas. We've got little woodlands and stuff there where they take the dogs. Meet me at 8 o'clock with your dogs. We're going to walk for 2 kilometers, spread around the whole tracks, picking up the trash, and just let's rebuild ourselves. Let's rebuild our communities. And that's my challenge for people to get out and do that. 2 things it brings is 1, it tidies up your locations. 2, it brings a community back together. We're missing that piece, taking care of each other. So that would be my challenge, if that's any good.
Dude, it's great, man. It's so different than anything we've heard. It's one of my favorite ones we've heard because it is so different and it's outwardly focused. I think it also brings humility to the game where a lot of people, it's easy to overlook that. And like you said, focus on number 1. And it's a great one. I love it.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I just about it, I get asked every time I've done my shows and stuff, what about what's the way forward, what's missing in the world today. The things that are missing in the world today is we're all too scared to tell the truth because we're going to upset somebody, which, hey, let's stop that nonsense. Tell the truth. We all need to listen, we're going to fail at some stage. We're all going to get put on our ass. Well, the thing is, be put on your backside, but be ready to get up and go again, because that's learning. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. And then I looked at me growing up, the child that I was, a nightmare. But what really kept us alive and kept us together was community. We had a community that we're all scared of, we didn't really like, but we had respect for him. Let's bring that back. Let's have respect for each other. Take care of our own property. Take care of ourselves. Take care of the neighbour. Take care of the old guy down the road who can't pick up his own trash or do his own garden. It's our community. Let's all chip in and do that. And it's passionate to me as a soldier. Like you say, we've been around the globe. We've seen suffering. We've seen and we've got so many great things on our doorstep that we just abuse, and that's where that drive came from. And it just reminded me of being a 16, 17-year-old kid in the army, getting up every morning, picking up somebody else's cigarette butts, and I used to hate it, but I thought, I get it. It's keeping ourselves tidy, and there's a reason behind it. And it brings communities together. It brings a couple of old guys down the street back together, walking around with their dogs, picking up a bit of trash, and chatting about whatever they need to chat about. It's bringing people back out instead of isolating ourselves. Let's get that community back.
It's something we're missing, man, community, and it takes a bold voice. It takes people who aren't afraid to just step out and do it. So we love it. We love it, man. That's a great one. I'm excited to activate the team on that one and our listeners on that. And on another note, I know you're working on a ton of things. You've always got stuff going on. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have going on and how we can find it?
Yeah, right now I've just finished my third book, my second novel, Survive to Fight. That goes out next month. So I've been excited about that. I've been working on that. So I'm now thinking about what's coming next. I'm sort of planning together where this character, Matt Mason, goes next. So that's coming next. We're filming again out in the Middle East. I won't say exactly where. And it's it's going to be very interesting to a lot of people. I can't say right now why, but it's SAS Who Dares Wins, along with our brothers in arms, the Americans. So it's going to be one hell of a hit. So that's in the pipeline, and that's due to go out filming very soon in the next couple of weeks, and should be out before the end of the year. What else have we got? The charity. Our charity's building the academy out in Haiti. We've been running the charity now for 12 years. It's been painstaking. It's been brilliant. We're still going. We've got kids through school into jobs. Amazing. So now we're almost at the point of raising enough money to build the academy. So that's our sort of focus at the moment.
How can our listeners help out with raising the money?
Oh, if you go on our website, if you go on it's called Rebuild Globally or Dumay Designs, you'll see on our website there, and it's on my Instagram as well. If you go on my Instagram on the bio, and yeah, if anybody could get behind us, we would absolutely. That charity's been running for 6 years, and it's kids in school, kids through school into job training, and then the turnkey to ending poverty. My wife gives them a job, so that's the whole thing. It's that process.
We appreciate the work that you're putting in. It's hard to get that stuff done, and anything we can do to help empower it, we're in.
Brilliant.
Well, look, let's stay in touch. We'll send that out to you guys, and we'll make this thing happen.
Take care.
Thanks.
What a bond across the pond.
Yeah, man.
Right.
See you later. Well, a big thanks to Billy for coming on this week's episode. And as always, this episode is brought to you by 10,000. 10,000 is one of the leading performance wear brands. We love them. They support everything that we're doing over here, and we're so grateful to them. In fact, they're grateful for you for listening, and they're going to offer you 15% off when you go to this website. It's 10,000.cc/OWC15. Once again, it's 10,000.cc/OWC15. When you go there, you get 15% off any purchase you make. Make sure you make it happen. You're going to love the performance. You're going to love the shorts. Check it out. All right, folks. See you next time.